Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Nathan Lucas, and right now we're at Funnel Hacking Live in Nashville, Tennessee. It's pretty cool. So we're all out here connecting with other entrepreneurs and learning about building businesses, basically from beginners starting to experts, making dream business, the business of their dreams. So we're all here to learn from each other. A little bit about me, as I got my background. I started with affiliate marketing, and I actually still do affiliate marketing today. And I built my entire business starting with, yes, I had a blog, but I was driving traffic and still do drive traffic via free YouTube traffic. And so if I could give a piece of advice for people just starting, maybe you're looking at starting a business, first and foremost, I think one of the most important things that you need to understand is that you could have the best business idea. It doesn't matter what it is, what industry, what niche you go into. It could be a great product, it could be an awesome business plan. If people don't see it, and you need to be thinking about this, people don't see what I have to offer, then you don't have a business. And so I think that a lot of people miss this step, is that they'll come up with a great business idea or have an awesome product that potentially could change the lives of other people, but nobody sees it. And what happens is, if you don't have cash flow, you don't have business, money coming in, you can't grow that business. So as you guys are thinking about starting your business, my piece of advice is, think about this, how am I going to get more people to see my product or see my message that I know can change the lives of other people? And so my recommendation, based on my experiences, that's all I can give you guys, is to look at YouTube. Find people inside your niche who are doing something similar and having success with it, and model what they're doing. And of course, you'll put your own spin on it, but YouTube is the second largest search engine on the planet. And so there's tons of traffic to be made. Now I know it can be scary to get in front of the camera, but after you do it, I'm telling you, it's so rewarding because it allows you to grow your business so much faster. So that's what I have for you guys. If you want to learn more about me, you can jump over to my YouTube channel. It's called Freedom Influencer.
Let me ask you a couple questions.
Sure.
Because this is something I'm sure a lot of the listeners, military and so on, their spouses, they're tired of the fluff. They want to make sure whatever they do is going to be real. You mentioned YouTube. Tell me a little bit about how many followers you have on YouTube and how did you get there?
I have a little over 370,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I got there. This is what I love about YouTube, okay? And actually, there's another gentleman over here that I just connected with, just met him for the first time, but I've been following him, and he's doing amazing. Is that with YouTube, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter your background, it doesn't matter where you come from. If you have a work ethic and are willing to put in the work, it can happen for you, and you can build a business using this crazy platform where you can reach people all around the world. And so that's what I love about YouTube, is that if you continue to show up, you're going to get better, because practice makes perfect. You're never going to get better at something if you don't practice it. So start creating videos, learn how to do search engine optimization to get those videos found, and if you keep showing up, you keep playing the game, you will see growth. That's what I love about YouTube.
Thank you for the answer. Here's another question. Okay, now a lot of people struggle on understanding how they can become a commodity for YouTube to pay them. So what would you recommend? What would they need to do? What steps would they need to take?
To get paid through YouTube?
Because of how many clicks they're getting on YouTube.
Yes. So there's two ways you can get paid from YouTube. One is that you can have ads running. So basically, after you get, I think it's 1,000 subscribers, 400 hours of watch time, you can then monetize your channel. Basically, that means you're going to allow YouTube to put ads in front of people watching your videos, and you can get paid doing that. You need a lot of views and a lot of traffic to make a significant income doing that.
What do they go by 1,000? 1,000
yeah,
per?
For every 1,000, they call it CPM, and it depends on what you're talking about, what your videos are about. If you talk about investing, or you talk about earning money or starting a business, your CPM is going to be higher. You're going to make more money. But if you talk about something like gardening or something, you're not going to make as much, because advertisers are not willing to spend more money to get in front of that type of audience. Yes. So I want you to think about it this: when it comes to ads and allowing ads to run to make the most amount of money possible, it depends on your content. And I want you to think about this. if I'm creating a video and it's about investing, and someone comes to that video, they are searching YouTube for how to invest. The psychology behind this is advertisers know that that specific person who is willing to watch that video, the chances of them having money to take out of their wallet and put into an investment or spend money on something is a lot higher than someone who's talking about gardening and they're watching a gardening video. Maybe they're going to buy some tools that cost $5-10. So the incentive is going to be greater for them to put ads in front of your videos. So that's when we're talking about ads, that's what you kind of need to think about when it's getting paid via YouTube and Google.
So I heard that if you have 1 million clicks, they pay you X amount of dollars. I don't know what the scale of that is, or how what you're displaying is basically how it works. In other words,
so it's not a cut and dry. You're gonna, based on 1 million clicks, you're gonna make this much money. Not at all. It depends what that content is about, and the advertisers, how much are they willing to pay per click.
Gotcha.
And the more they're willing to pay per click, based on the type of content you're making, the more your video has an opportunity to earn.
Okay, so how long you been in this space? And you already said how they can find you, but how long have you been in this space?
I'd say I've been in this space for 5 years, where I knew that this was something that I wanted to do. And at the time, I was full-time in the military, so I was doing this on the side. And I did that for a long time, only up until not even a year ago, where I am now traditional in the military. But I was able to build my business just on the side.
Oh, interesting. Well, listen, we're going to thank you for your time. And I'm sure that a lot of the people who are in the audience looked at that as some good content. Do you have any final thoughts that we can leave them with?
Yeah, sure. So when starting a business, a lot of times we have different doubts and fears and things that will go through our mind. And it's natural. We're human. We're afraid of failure. That's ultimately what this is about. But with the way that times have changed now, we can bootstrap. When I started my business, and like so many other entrepreneurs at this very event, you'll find that a lot of them, including the company putting this on, they bootstrapped. They didn't take out loans. They didn't have investors and angel investors now where they're in hundreds of thousands of dollars a day. You don't even need to do that. You can simply use the free tools that you have online for platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram to grow a following and grow a business. So that's the first thing I want to share with you. The second thing is fear, and what I believe can defeat that. Because we all have fear for different reasons, whatever they may be. Because we all have different upbringings, we have different histories, and so we get instilled the fear for different reasons of why we're scared to do something. But the one thing I can tell you that will defeat all fear is action. No matter what you do, what you decide to do, take action and be consistent every day. Because the person that you become in a year from now, putting in that work, is going to thank you in a year from now for doing that work.
Yes.
So the fear that you have, trust me, I felt it, I have it, and still to this day I have it. But I know moving forward and taking that step forward anyways always wins. It always wins.
Well, thank you very much for that last comment there. It's going to be a lot of people that's going to be listening to this, and they're going to be probably on the fence whatever they're looking at. But we want to highly recommend them to look you up. Also, you can go to digitalmarketingexpos.net, and there's training courses up there that we have. Some of the members here are part of Digital Marketing Expos, but I highly recommend you always find more than one place to learn. This particular person is for real. If you can be kind again to give them that website or that funnel or whatever where you're at so they can find you.
Yeah, sure.
Or YouTube would be a good
you
channel.
guys can look me up on YouTube. It's Freedom Influencer.
Okay. Once again, thank you.